So you want to start a business? That's awesome. But here's the truth. Having a great idea is the easy part. The real challenge is not messing it up in the first 6 months. Most people crash and burn because of rookie mistakes. Overspending, building things nobody wants, or burning out trying to do it all. What if you could skip all that pain? Today I'm giving you a cheat code 5 practical hacks that successful founders use but rarely talk about. This isn't about having millions or an MBA. It's about being smart, strategic, and knowing where to focus. If you're serious about building something that lasts, watch this entire video. I'll break down 5 hacks that will change how you think about starting a business. Let's get into it. First up, start small, think big. This is the golden rule for anyone dreaming of launching something new. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the idea that you need everything figured out before you begin. But the truth is, every big success story started with a single, simple step. Forget massive loans or perfect products. That's how most people fail. They get stuck waiting for the stars to align, or they burn out trying to make everything flawless from day one. The reality? You don't need a mountain of cash or a flawless plan to get started. The biggest companies started tiny. Garages, dorm rooms, side projects, Apple, Google, Facebook. These giants began as humble experiments, not polished corporations. Their founders didn't wait for perfect conditions, they just started with what they had. Your goal isn't a flashy launch. It's to make an impact, even if it's small at first. Focus on getting your idea into the world and into the hands of real people. That's where the magic happens. Ask yourself, what's the smallest, cheapest way to prove this idea works? Can you test it with a handful of customers, or even just one? The goal is to learn fast, adapt, and improve. Don't waste time on fancy logos or expensive websites. Those things can come later, once you know people actually want what you're offering. Right now, your energy is better spent on building something real, not just something that looks good. Your first version can be ugly and simple. In fact, it should be. The point is to get feedback, not to win design awards. Every rough draft is a step closer to something great. Just get started with what you have right now. Use the resources at your fingertips. Your kitchen table, your laptop, your phone. The best entrepreneurs are resourceful, not just well-funded. The winners start small, but never stop thinking about their big vision. They keep their eyes on the future, but their hands are busy building today. Every small step is a building block for something bigger. For example, want to sell t-shirts? You don't need a warehouse full of inventory or a fancy storefront to begin. Don't buy inventory. Post mock-ups, take pre-orders, and print only what sells. This way, you're not risking your savings on products that might not move. You're testing the waters, learning what people actually want. If it works, you've proven your concept with almost zero risk. You've gained real-world feedback and maybe even your first loyal customers. If not, you've lost little. You can pivot, adjust, or try something new without the weight of debt or wasted effort holding you back. Focus on delivering value, not perfection. People care more about how your product helps them than how polished it looks at first. Strip your idea down to the minimum viable product. What's the core thing your customer needs? Build that, and nothing more, until you know it works. Every dollar you save at the start is a dollar you can use later for growth. Being frugal now gives you more options down the road when you're ready to scale. Every hour you don't waste on details is an hour you can spend talking to customers. The best insights come from real conversations, not endless planning. Start small, but make every step count toward your big vision. Each action, no matter how minor, is a step closer to your dream. Don't let the illusion of needing a big budget stop you. Some of the most creative solutions come from working with what you have, not what you wish you had. Action beats inaction every time. The only way to learn, grow, and succeed is to take that first step, no matter how small. You don't need a miracle, you just need to start. Remember, every empire began with a single imperfect step, so take yours today. Hack number 2, validate before you build. This is the step that separates successful entrepreneurs from those who waste months or even years building something nobody wants. It's tempting to dive straight into building your product, but the real magic happens before you write a single line of code or spend $1 on materials. Most people fall in love with their idea, build in secret, and launch to crickets. They assume that if they love their idea, everyone else will too. But the harsh reality is the world doesn't care about your idea unless it solves a real problem for real people. Winners do the opposite. They start with a problem, not a solution. They obsess over understanding the pain points and frustrations of their target audience, and only then do they begin to think about solutions. Talk to real people. Find out what they actually need before you build anything. This means stepping outside your comfort zone and having honest conversations with potential customers, not just your friends or family. Create a survey, jump on calls, or set up a landing page to gauge interest. Use every tool at your disposal to collect feedback and measure genuine demand. Don't just ask if people like your idea, ask if they would use it, pay for it, or recommend it to others. If you can't get people to sign up for free, you won't get them to pay later. A lack of interest at this stage is a gift. It saves you time, money, and heartache down the road. Validation isn't failure. It's saving yourself from a huge mistake. Every no you hear now is a lesson that brings you closer to a yes that matters. Don't rely on friends and family for feedback. Talk to honest strangers who fit your target customer. Your inner circle wants to support you, but they're not your market. Ask open-ended questions and listen. Let people talk about their struggles, their routines, and what frustrates them. The best insights come from stories, not yes or no answers. The feedback you get is a treasure map for your product. Each comment, complaint, or suggestion is a clue that points you toward what people actually want and need. Let your customers co-create the solution with you. Involve them early and often. When people feel heard, they become your first fans and advocates. Don't build a product and then look for customers. Find the customers first, then build what they want. This approach flips the risk and puts you on the path to real traction. This works for any business. Handmade crafts, consulting, tech startups. No matter your industry, validation is your insurance policy against building the wrong thing. Every conversation, every email sign-up reduces your risk. Each small step forward is proof that you're on the right track. Move from guessing to knowing, replace assumptions with evidence. Let data, not hope, guide your next move. Before you spend $1, get your first 10 yeses from real people. These early commitments are the foundation of a business that lasts. That's the most valuable work you'll do. It's not glamorous, but it's the difference between building a business and building a dream that never comes true. Build what people are waiting for, not what you hope they want. When you validate before you build, you're not just reducing risk, you're setting yourself up for real, lasting success. Hack 3. Don't try to do everything alone. It's tempting to believe that you have to wear every hat, solve every problem, and push through every challenge by yourself. But the truth is, trying to do it all solo is a fast track to exhaustion and missed opportunities. The hustle alone myth is a recipe for burnout and failure. When you try to juggle every responsibility, you end up spreading yourself too thin, making mistakes and losing sight of your bigger vision. Great businesses are built by teams, not lone wolves. Collaboration brings fresh ideas, new perspectives, and the support you need to overcome obstacles that would be impossible alone. Your team doesn't have to be full-time staff. In today's world, you can build a flexible, powerful team with people from all over the globe, working part-time or on a project basis. Start with freelancers or virtual assistants. These professionals can take on tasks that eat up your time so you can focus on what truly matters. Hire out tasks you're not good at or that drain your energy. Whether it's bookkeeping, scheduling, or customer support, there's someone out there who can do it better and faster. Need a logo? Hire a designer. Don't waste hours struggling with design software when a pro can deliver results that elevate your brand. Need help with social media? Get a VA. They can handle posting, engagement, and analytics, freeing you up to focus on your core business. This frees you to focus on what only you can do, like vision, strategy, and building relationships. Your time is your most valuable asset, so protect it fiercely. Consider a co-founder with complementary skills. It's a force multiplier. The right partner can fill your gaps, challenge your thinking, and share the load when things get tough. Even mentors and mastermind groups count as your team. Surround yourself with people who have been where you want to go, and who can offer guidance, accountability, and encouragement. Audit your time and skills regularly. Identify what you're best at, and what you should hand off to others. This is how you grow faster and smarter. Focus on what you do best, delegate the rest. The most successful entrepreneurs know their strengths and build teams to cover their weaknesses. Your ego is your enemy. Admit what you're not great at. There's no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's a sign of wisdom and maturity. Every hour you spend on low-value tasks is an hour lost from growing your business. Time is the one resource you can't get back. Shift from doer to leader. Leadership is about empowering others, not micromanaging every detail. Leaders leverage others' time and talent. When you trust your team, you multiply your impact and create space for innovation. Start small, delegate one task this week and feel the difference. Notice how much lighter you feel and how much more you can accomplish. Building a business is a team sport, even if your team is just a freelancer or a supportive network. You don't have to go it alone to succeed. Don't be a hero. Be a smart leader. The best leaders know when to ask for help and how to build a network that lifts everyone higher. Your mission is too important to be derailed by burnout. Protect your energy and your vision by building a team that shares your passion. Build your support system from day one. Remember, entrepreneurship is a journey best traveled with others by your side. Let's talk about money, specifically profit. There's a myth that if you're not profitable fast, you're failing. That pressure leads to panic and bad decisions. The truth, profit isn't the goal at the start. Learning, growth, and adoption are. Amazon, Tesla, Uber, they weren't profitable for years. They reinvested everything to grow. Play the long game. Every dollar you earn early is fuel for growth. Marketing, product, team. Don't panic if you're in the red at first. Watch your key metrics. Users, engagement, brand awareness. Patience is your competitive advantage. While others chase quick wins, you're building something that lasts. Know your burn rate and runway. Keep costs low by starting small and validating. It's hard to explain to others, but you're building for the future, not for instant approval. Patience is an active skill. Choose long-term growth over short-term profit every day. Focus on building a product people love and a brand they trust. The profits will come. Patience isn't just a virtue, it's a strategy. Build something to last, not just to make a quick buck. Remember, the biggest wins come to those who wait and build right. Patience pays off more than you can imagine. The final hack: build trust before chasing revenue. Trust is the most valuable currency in business today. People are skeptical and want to connect with brands they believe in. When you earn trust, you gain loyal fans who spread the word for you. Build trust through transparency. Be honest about what your product can and can't do. Own your mistakes and make things right. Share your journey, including the struggles. Provide insane value for free, helpful content, tips, and advice with no strings attached. Show up consistently and become a trusted authority. Deliver fanatical customer service, respond personally, go above and beyond. Word of mouth from happy customers is priceless. Loyalty is worth more than a one-time sale. Don't cut corners for quick cash. It destroys trust in your business. Track trust, reviews, shares, positive feedback. A trusted brand can weather any storm and launch new products with ease. Ask yourself, does this decision build trust or erode it? Every interaction is a deposit or withdrawal from your trust bank. Always make deposits. There you have it, 5 powerful hacks to transform your entrepreneurial journey. Start small, validate your idea, build a team, be patient, and focus on trust. These are battle-tested principles that help you avoid the mistakes that sink most businesses. Now it's your turn. Pick one hack and apply it this week. Whether it's validating your idea or delegating a task, take action. Building a business is tough, but you have what it takes. If this helped you, like and comment with your business idea for 2025. Subscribe for more tips to help you build smarter and faster.